Hey guys, it's Brody from Civic Toyota, just here to give you a quick virtual tour on our 2017 GX 200 series. Just before I jump into the video tour, a little bit about us. Obviously we are Pacific Toyota in Cairns. We do have two used vehicle yards here in Cairns, one at 235 Mulgrave Road and the one that I'm standing at here at 77 Mulgrave Road. Just next to our other yard, we also have Toyota brand new vehicles and Lexus of Cairns. But without going too much further into it, I'll jump straight into this video tour of our GX 200. I'll just start underneath the bonnet, pop this one up. Basically in this video, I want to be, I guess, as brutally honest as I can, show you any sort of nicks, scratches, any marks that might be present in the paint. So I'll start underneath the bonnet here. Obviously, like I said, I'll show you any scratches or anything. If there is anything that you're unhappy with in the vehicle, please let me know and we can try and have a look at getting that rectified for you. But I did just have a quick look over the vehicle and it's really tidy as it is. And I'm too weak to close a bonnet. There we are. All right, coming straight through the bonnet here. All nice and clean. Normally you'd see a few stone chips in a bonnet, but from the looks of this, I can't really see anything through there. Give you a quick look through the snorkel. It's all nice and clean. Come down this front guard, nothing that I can really point out there either. There's a little bit of plastic sticking up, but obviously it's going to be standard in the snorkels. Heaps of tread in these tyres, they look nearly brand new. Coming through the wheel, there's no scratching or anything, there's a bit of dirt there that looks like maybe a sticker. That'll come off with a good detail. Little scratch on the side here. Other than that, underneath, it's all nice and clean, as you do love to see in a 200 series. Coming through here, little, looks like a bit of dirt. Probably gonna come off with my finger, and it does. Nothing that I can really point out to you there. Through this bull bar, it's all nice and clean. Got our winch on the front as well, which is always handy to have in these 200 series if you do any four-wheel driving at all. Coming straight through here, they must have had something mounted as there's a couple of holes drilled into the bull bar. But other than that, that's all sweet. Take it to the front here. Nothing that I can really show you through here. Little nick in the paint here, little dent. It looks like a little mark there, but nothing to be too worried about, obviously, with these 200 series. Coming straight through this guard, nothing that I can really point out there. Same as the other side, a heap of tread on that wheel, on the tyre, sorry. And little scratch mark there. And obviously, same as the other side, chassis all nice and clean and all nice and tidy for the rest of it. I'll come straight through the top and we'll have a look back through these doors, but as you can see, there's no dents or anything in the roof that I can see from here. And a good look through there. So you can see that's all tidy as well. All right, I'll come through straight through the rear here. Nothing that I can really point out there. And on this rear quarter, it's all clean as well. All tyres on this vehicle look all heaps of tread left, and a really clean underbody actually on this vehicle. Come through here, this rear door, there has been a mark that's been touched up, so it's got all the white paint all over it already. Coming through the rest of the door, nothing that I can really point out there. Come through the front passenger's door, nothing too obvious. There's a little bit of touch up done there as well, so it looks like anything that was on the vehicle already, recon have already been through and touched it up, so there's nothing that I can really point out to you that's going to be a major problem so far. Obviously the barn doors in these GX 200s fold out. Little nick there, looks like a little scratch. Coming through the rear bar, obviously we've got our tow bar and our trailer wiring harness there as well. Pop this one open. Obviously 5-seater in these GXs, but that looks all nice and clean. Normally they're a bit grubbier when people have thrown stuff in and out of them, but just a little scratch on there, but a couple of little marks on the sides here, but nothing that I can really point out to you other than that. Close these up. Alright, coming through this side, looks like a little bug. Nothing that I can really point out there. Looks like this light's sitting off a little bit weirdly, but we'll have that looked at for you, so, and fix that up. Just looks like it's sitting wrong, but we'll pop that back in. It'll just be a couple of clips. Little nick in the paint here, and a little scratch there as well. Through there, I'll go back through the top here after I go through this last quarter. Just a bit of dirt there, but the rest seems to be all nice and clean. Straight through this side and down the front here, and I'll come back through these doors. Nothing that I can really point out there. Coming through here, it's all nice and clean as well. There's nothing that I can really point out to you. All right, jump inside. I'll just give you a look at the underbody under here. And a good look through this wheel as well. Keeps treading that rear tyre. All right, coming through there, we're all nice and clean. There's a little scratch here, as you can see. A little nick there in the door card, but other than that, it's all nice and clean. Vinyl flooring in the GX 200 series, so can't really go wrong with that. Not going to get anything stuck in there. They're all clean. Rear seats are all nice. Couple of little nicks in the rear headrest, and a couple of dent looking marks in the rear seats, but that's not too bad. In the back of these seats, there's a little mark in there, and a couple of little marks on the back of that seat. Coming through this front door card here, it's all nice and clean. A couple of little marks there. Other than that, all sweet. Vinyl flooring in the driver's side's all sweet. It's all tidy. I'll grab the keys out of my pocket and jump in. Alright, we've got our 2 keys here. Obviously, key in the ignition and foot on the brake to start. Start that up. Obviously 121,000 kilometers. Give you a quick look through the passenger seat before I jump into the front here. Alright, just got our steering wheel there. Obviously our odometers and tachometer there as well. Coming through the front, it's all nice and clean through the dash. Obviously our screens here, volume, tune button. Obviously our seat buttons here. Coming through here. Got our air conditioning controls, obviously fan speed, temperature. Gives you your outside temperature reading as well there too. So got our rear aircon vents as well. And that, obviously our 4-wheel drive switch. So you've got your high 4 and low 4 there. Coming through here, we've got our power and second start there. Hill descent control. And everything else through there. So obviously automatic, so just park, reverse, neutral and drive. Other than that, we're all sweet inside. I'll give you a look through the top here. But other than that, it looks all sweet. Alright, I'll quickly jump out and give you one last look, but that'll basically conclude my virtual tour. Oh, nearly forgot. I'll jump through the service history with you. Alright, so it's from a public safety business agency, so bought in Skyfleet in Brisbane. And I'll run through this service history with you while I've got it. Alright, so we've got the 10,000k, 20,000k, 30,000k, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80,000, 90 done at 98, and then the 100 done at 98 as well, so the 90 and the 100 were combined. Got 110, 120,000 Ks, so it's not due until 131,000 Ks. So obviously, as I said, with the kilometers, we've got 121 on it, so a nice 10,000 Ks worth of driving without needing another service, which is good. Obviously good value. So I'll chuck that one back in the glove box and give you a last look over. But that'll conclude my virtual tour. Basically, if there's anything that I missed out on that you'd like to see, please let me know, and I can definitely go back over that for you. And if you have any questions or anything, please reach out and let me know. But in the meantime, I'll leave that video with you. Let me know what you think, and I can't wait to hear from you. Thank you.